Hi everyone, it's Robin and welcome back. I'm so happy you stopped by today because I am going to be sharing with you how I've used some of the fabulous things that I've picked up the last month or so at the thrift store. And I'll take you around my house and show you how I've incorporated them into my home decor. I love making videos like this and I know you guys enjoy them as well. So let's go ahead and jump right in. On my table in my kitchen, I still have the same tray with the flower arrangement in the gorgeous red floral tin and then the candle in the bowl. I just love having a candle sitting here on the table. When it's dark out in the morning, I'll light the candle and it's just a nice way to start the day. But I took away all the Valentine stuff and I replaced it with this cute little two-handled mug which I found. This is a Jack Tan Jackson China, made in the USA. I love the red on it, of course, and I think it is so cool that it's got the two handles. I think that is so much fun. Sometimes I have a little tea light in it. We just had some little like Easter candy in it, so it's empty now. But it's a nice little addition to this area, and it's simple and cute, and I like it. The red tin itself is something that I found not too long ago, and I just think it is so gorgeous. And of course, I didn't know what to do with the lid, which I think is very pretty. So I just kind of tucked it in behind it there. I think that looks nice. Over here on my shelf in my kitchen, I added a few new things. The first thing being this little ladle that Nicole Northgarden gave me. It has a Bakelite red handle, which I absolutely love. So I just kind of tuck that in front of the rolling pin there. And then these little guys, which are so adorable. They are salt and pepper shakers. I love them so much. They don't really match everything that's going on, but I wanted to use them so badly, so I just tucked them in anyways. And then up here, I added this cake decorating set in its original box. I just thought that was kind of fun, so I just added the box up there. The cake decorating set is inside it as well. And then over here in this crock, I added this cute little rolling pin, which I found not too long ago. I think it is so adorable. So I've added into this crock with all of my other like wood utensils that I've got in my collection at the moment. So I think that looks cute in there as well. Another item that I just added to my shelf in my kitchen is this cute, adorable salt and pepper shaker holder. The little salt and pepper shaker are so adorable. And they go in this cute little holder. I'm not quite sure if this is a Bakelite. I really think that it could be. And I just think it is so cute. This was sent to me by a lovely subscriber and I love it so much. I think it is so adorable. So I just popped it up here in between these two crocks for a nice little pop of red. And I think it turned out really nice up there. One other addition to this shelf area is this gorgeous hand embroidered like little table runner. It's real small, but I absolutely love the embroidery on it. These bright red flowers are just speak to me. There's a couple more flowers up on the top part, but I have it just kind of hanging over the edge of the shelf so I can at least see one of the red flowers. And I think it adds a nice little touch to this area. That this was sent to me by a lovely viewer. And this is the first time I've gotten to use it. I'm so excited about it. So I am loving that piece and I think it looks so cute. And I think it's going to be perfect for springtime. Over here I have recently found this tobacco tin, which I think is so cool. I love the colors on it. And for Valentine's I put this bouquet of flowers in it. I had some other stuff over here. I can't remember what now. But I've kind of downsized it and just have it on top of these plates right now for a little extra pop of red. These are my newest find of red and white transfer with plates, which I absolutely love. So I just have this kind of just sitting here for right now. And I think it adds a nice little something, but not too much, which I like. to redo my cubbies, and I just put together this little shelf from some things that were sent to me from a couple lovely ladies that are viewers of mine. These gorgeous salt and pepper shakers. Oh, I just love them so much. They are so adorable. And look at this. They even have the P on top for pepper and the S on top for salt. I think that is so cute. Plus, of course, I love the red floral on the white background. I think that is so gorgeous. And then behind it, I have this little tiny transferware plate, which was also sent to me. And I absolutely love it. It has the acorn and leaf pattern on the outside, and it matches those larger plates, which I have underneath that flower arrangement off to the side of my cubbies. So I'm loving that. She sent me 2 of them, and I'll show you the other one here in just a second. But I just love that. I think it turned out really cute. And then here's the other plate that she sent, and I paired it with a little, what is this? Yeah, Syracuse china, little pitcher, and then like a little, what do you call that? A little flower frog. I just think it's a cute little thing. I think I want to find something to put on there. I'm thinking for Easter I'll put a little egg on there or something like that. So, all right. So then I also just finished this cubby right here. I kept the little girl from Valentine's Day because I think she is so cute. She's little Miss October, and she's sitting on top of 2 Butter Pat dishes. I also kept the flower frog, but I added this cute little 1912 calendar, which I found recently when I went shopping with Nicole and Jamie. And then behind that is another bread and butter plate that was sent to me with a gorgeous red floral trim, which I think is just so gorgeous. And I love these little plates. They fit in these cubbies so perfectly. And of course, I am loving the red and white. So that was a great surprise for me. I also have this cubby done. I think it needs a little something more, but I haven't quite figured out what yet. But both of these items were sent to me by one of the same lovely ladies, and I just love them. This is like one of those little restaurant wear. Wow, it's gonna fall on me. No. Okay, this is a little restaurant wear, like little creamer that you get, like, you know, your creamer in it for coffee. And then this is a Homer Lachlan, like a custard bowl, and I just think it is so pretty. Both of which, you know, are red and white, which is awesome. So I'm loving that. I need to find a little something else to go on this shelf, but I haven't quite figured it out. But it's a good start. So over on my kitchen counter, this is to the left of my kitchen sink, I recently found these gorgeous flour, sugar, and coffee canisters, and I absolutely love them. Right now we are holding our K-Pod hot chocolates in this one, coffees in this one for the girls. This one is currently empty, but I'm sure we'll figure out something to put in it pretty soon. And then of course in front of it I just have this cute little mint green cup, which I am loving the color of this lately. I'm hoping to add a little bit more of this color here and there around my kitchen, because I think it looks so nice with the red, and it's a very vintagey vibe to me anyways. And then off to the side here I have this grain sack, which I recently did a tutorial on, I think on my last thrift store makeover video, and it has that kind of that same green, which I love so much. And then this is that gorgeous covered dish, which I found not too long ago, and I absolutely love it so much. It has been so much fun. I'll make Zoe her breakfast sandwich in the morning, and I'll put it in here, and then while she's getting, you know, completely ready for school, it'll stay nice and warm in there, and it's just so much fun. I had thought about maybe using it as a really nice big butter dish, so that may be something that we use it for, like in the summertime or something like that too. So I just love it. I think the whole thing together makes a really nice vignette, which I am enjoying very much. And then I can't remember if I've showed this lately, but I did do a few changes. I added, let's see, this little bouquet that I made for Valentine's Day that I had for putting on top of books. I've added that right here. I've also added this little, my one and only cookie cutter with a red handle. So I've added that there. And then of course I have these bowls here on either side of my pitcher. and they are red transferware, which I absolutely love. And I love lighting these candles at night and turning out the lights in the kitchen and having this area by my sink just glowing in candlelight. I think it is so much fun. Here you can see a close-up of the bowl with the candle in it, and I don't know, something about the simplicity of this. I'm just a very big fan. I know this is not the only place in my house where I have the candles with the bowl, and I know it's something that I do quite a bit, so it's probably not a new look for me, but I love it. And I don't know, it's just the simplicity of it, especially when you've got like a beautiful bowl with just a simple candle in it. To me, simplicity and just beauty together, and I just love it so much. So love that little display that I've got going on here in the kitchen window. On the other side of the arrangement in the middle of my kitchen windowsill is this little trivet. I didn't know what to do with it. I found it not too long ago, and I just thought it was absolutely gorgeous. I love the hand-painted flowers on it, and I just thought it was really, really pretty. So I placed it up here, and then I had like the dog treat bin on top of it for a little bit, and then somehow or another things got rearranged, and one of the kids put one of the paper towels on top of it, and I'm like, that is absolutely perfect. So ever since, this has been our little paper towel holder, which I think is really adorable. And I love these little flowers. Oh, they're so gorgeous. One thing I forgot to show you is this match holder, which I picked up when I went shopping with Jamie and Nicole. I think you may remember if you watched that video. I decided to hang it here, and I think it is perfect. And I love it so much. I would love to find some more and have like another one on the other side also. I just love the way the, the vintage kind of, I don't know what you call this, finish on this looks against the white of the cabinets. I just think it is so classy. So I am loving that. I don't have any matches in it right now though, because I am out of matches. So I need to put that on my shopping list, but I think that's really cute right there. There's a close-up view for you. Isn't it just gorgeous? Oh, I just love it. And then, finally, in my kitchen, off to the right side of my kitchen sink is my cutting board collection, which I use on a daily basis. I grab them out all the time and put them down on the counter and put hot plates on them. We use them to cut food up with. Sometimes when I'm making like meals with lots of pots and stuff, I just line my counter up with them. Everything goes from the oven right onto these. I just love them so much. So when I recently found this one, I thought it was a really cool find. Love the little handle. I think it is so much fun. So he's tucked in front because he is the smallest one, and I just love the handle. And the shape and size is perfect for like a single pot, which is awesome. I also recently found this gravy boat, which I think is so gorgeous. So I've got that sitting here right now, and I am loving it. I'm going to probably put some flowers or some greenery or something in it, but I haven't yet done that. But that's okay. I'm liking it just the way it is right now. Hot chocolate is gone for the season. So I think we're going to fill it up with pancake mix because we've been eating a lot of pancakes lately. So I've got that all cleaned up and ready to go for pancake mix when I go pick some up at the grocery store. So I'm loving the simplicity of this little corner. There's got utilitarian items, which I absolutely love, and then a little something pretty. So I love it. Over here on the hutch, I have recently found this adorable dog figurine, which I absolutely love. It has somebody's handwriting on the bottom, and it says 1974, which is super cool to me because that is the year that I was born. So I just think it's super cute. Plus, I love the black and white dog. I love dogs anyways. So he was cute, so I just decided to stack him on this little, this vintage book that has seen better days, which I just love so much that the pages are all crumpled up. And then I have him next to this radio that I love so much. Up here on the top shelf, I have this square clock up here, which is a newer purchase of mine. This is my first like 70s era clock, I believe, that I have in my collection. I love the shape of it. I liked the glow in the dark hands, but what I really liked was like it has this plastic, faux wood siding. I don't know why. Normally I tend away from that sort of thing, but for this particular clock, I don't know, I just really liked it. So I picked it up, and I think it looks really nice with the other clocks, even though most of my clocks are older variety. But it's a nice little addition to my clock collection. So for this other shelf, I wanted a little something different as a backdrop. Just putting the clocks on was just not quite enough. I thought it was a little too bare. So I had found this backgammon game not too long ago, so I thought that would go really nicely back there. I love the pop of color that it adds, and it's just something a little bit unique that you don't see all the time. So I thought that looked really nice back there. So I decided to use that, which I think it turned out very nicely. Over here, for all the white clocks that I have collected, I wanted once again something a little bit more unique to put in the back. So I had found this book, I don't know when I had found it, but I think this is the first time I've used it. I think it's actually like a boxing stat book or something like that from like the 1950s, but I loved how graphic it was. And I just thought it looked like a ledger kind of. I just thought it was cool. So because we're going mostly black and white, I thought this would go nicely behind it. And I think it looks cute. So I changed things up recently on this area of my hutch. I added this box, which is an old silverware box. I've had it for a long time. I painted it and distressed it, and I love it for like layering things on top of. So I added the clock on top of it, and then this little black and white bunny, which I recently thrifted. He was $3.99, and I just think he's super cute. And then I also added this little flower frog, which is another recent find. I don't remember how much this was, but I think it was only like $1.99 or something like that. But I think it's kind of cute. The box sort of acts as a little tray for the whole look. So the first thing I did in this corner was add this antique mirror, which I recently found. I will change out the picture on the top eventually, but I haven't found the perfect photo for that yet. I want it to be something vintage from the family, so I'm still working on that. But I thought in the meantime I could at least hang the mirror, and I think it is so pretty right here. It's like perfect for this tall, skinny area. The first thing I did on the tabletop here was add these spoons. These are my favorite Starburst spoons. Nicole Northgarden found these for me when we were out thrifting together. They're actually grapefruit spoons, which I think is so cool. So there's 12 of them, and I split them between the two mugs. These mugs themselves are new finds as well. They are ironstone. I love the design, and it happens to match this teapot, which I found not too long ago as well, which I think is so cool. And then finally, down here below this little teacup, I added a stack of these red and cream plates just for a little pop of red, and I think these are so pretty, and I think they look nice along with the black on this little teacup. And then over here I added this adorable little candle holder. I love these old-fashioned candle holders with the little thumb holder. I think these are so much fun. I have quite the collection going on, but I found this little miniature and thought it was absolutely adorable. So you can see I've got other ones going on. I've got another one over on the other side. I think I've got a total of like 5 of them about this size, and this is my first little miniature. So of course I had to add that to the mix of things, and I think it looks nice. Over here on my desk area, I added this candle holder, which I recently found. I love that it's got this glass globe on top of it, and then it's got like this brass kind of silver color. I think it is so pretty, and together It is fun. This is, once again, it's kind of like this old-fashioned candle design, which I love so much. But this is the first one that I have that's got the little glass globe that goes over the top of it, which is really fun. And I think it adds a nice little look to my desk area. One other thing I wanted to share with you is this creamer back here. I love the white with the silver. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. And then look at the doily that it is sitting on. This was sent to me by a viewer, which I have never seen a doily like this, but I'm totally obsessed with it. It has this awesome ruffle. I don't know, I'm assuming it's crocheted. I don't really know. But it is amazing, and I love it so much. And I wish I had like 20 more to put around all my little creamers. Because I just think it is so much fun. And I just love it. So that, I think, makes a cute little addition to the desk area as well. On my dining room table, I put together a display and used 2 new votives, which I just picked up. I love the cut glass and their tulip shape. I think they're just absolutely beautiful and perfect to add a little sparkle for spring. So here in my bathroom, I have this little plant, which I recently just found at the thrift store. I think it is so cute. I think it was originally probably from like Hobby Lobby or something like that. And I decided to put it in this little butter pat bowl. And so just to add a little something else to it. And then I just have it with this framed old postcard and then like things for the bathroom in jars. So I think it looks rather nice. And then up here on the shelf above, I have this basket, which I recently found at the thrift store. I absolutely love it. I don't have this whole room all the way decorated. I recently redid it, and then I just kind of stopped. So this is kind of parts of how I'm going to decorate in here, and the basket is one of the things that I've been looking for. Right now I have in it vintage towels, which I love so much. So I think that holds them really nice. These are all hand towels, and then one larger towel that we use for like our hair. And then finally in my bathroom, I have one of my newest hand towels, which I found. I love the print on it. I think it is so pretty and perfect for spring. We just have this simple hook that has been hanging here for years to hold our towels, to wash your hands at the sink, and it works perfectly. And I love it because then you can really see the towel, and I think it looks so pretty. In my bedroom, I added a candle sconce to each side of the bed, and I think it's a great addition to the room. I love the candlelight glowing at night. I have since replaced them with battery-operated candles, and that makes it even easier. I also made a few changes on my dresser. The other thing I did on my dresser was add this little Wexford candle votive holder. I don't have a votive in it right now because I used it up last night. I'll most likely add another one this evening when it is time for bed. I'd like to set a little votive candle glowing here on my dresser, and I think this is such a beautiful candle holder. I love it so much. So I just added it to the book and photo frame, display that I already had going on, and I think it looks really nice. Then off to the other side here, I just recently picked up this glass and silver tray. So I'm just using it as a little trinket tray. Right now I've got some bobby pins in here, and then I've got some earrings that are my favorites. I also have this little pin, which I recently found I need to add to my vintage pin collection, but I haven't done that yet because I put it in here and I'm kind of liking, the sparkle in there. So I'm just going to leave that there for now. And I love this little tray. I think it is perfect for, just a few little things that I use on a daily. A lot of times I'll take off my rings and put those in there as well. So it's just a nice handy little trinket tray, and I love the little handle as well. And the cut glass is just beautiful. And then off to the side over here, I can't remember if I shared this with you or not yet. I know I shared when I found this gorgeous cut glass jar, but I don't know if I ever showed you what I did with it. I am using it as my candy jar. I like to have a few little sweet things before I go to bed at night. And right now, my current obsession is the Laffy Taffy. And I don't know about you guys, but the banana is the best. So I have that right here. The girls come in and sneak a couple pieces here and there, which is fine. But for now, I think it's a beautiful way to store my sweet treats for my evening, routine. So in front of everything on my dresser, I have these two hand mirrors. This one I found when I was out shopping with Nicole and Jamie, and has started a new obsession of mine. I absolutely love it. I think it is so cool. I think I paid about $15 for it. And then this one right here is a new find from the thrift store. This one I paid about $6 and it was on sale. So I just have those kind of like sat right here, laying out. And to tell you the truth, I have never owned like a hand mirror before. And I do not know what I have been doing with myself my whole life. I grab these all the time. I had no idea how useful they were. So I love the fact that they are old and that they are vintage and that I am getting like daily use out of them. Plus, I love the fact that it adds a little beauty to my dresser area. So I am loving those. On the back of my bedroom door, I have hung this vintage nightgown, which I found, and then this cover up as well. And I think it is so much fun hanging here. When we shut the door at night, you get to see it. I think it's really, really pretty, and I love it. I need to take that mirror off that's behind it, but for now it'll be fine. And then to hang it, I recently was gifted this over the door, I guess, hanger thing. I don't know what the exact name of them are called, but it's from my mother. She gave me two of them. This is one of them, and I think it is so cool, and I think it's like the perfect way to hang this and to be able to display it. I think it is so much fun. So I think together it makes a really nice display. Hope you enjoyed today's video and that it gave you a little bit of inspiration on how to use some of those items that you may come across at your own thrift stores. I know I always have so much fun bringing things home and trying to figure out where to put them in my house. I just love the whole process of going to the thrift store, finding items, and bringing them home and putting them into my displays. It's such a fun process for me, and I know a lot of you enjoyed the same thing. So if you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you could give it a thumbs up, and of course, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking about this video, and if you're new, hit that notification bell and subscribe to my channel. That would be very nice. And I will see you guys again very soon in my next video. Bye now.